Alright, hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of that millstone. Peace and blessings be taught by God, now pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom. I'm out another day at camp to prophesy the downfall of this America, which has many code names in the scriptures such as Babylon the Great, Idumea, Assyria, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah in Egypt, and so on and so forth, man. Alright, basically, no matter the prophesy the downfall of America, I don't really have anything, planned to bring out. So I'm gonna just like flow through the spirit, man. All right, the spirit on me to bring out prophecy, so I guess that's what I'm gonna bring out, man. All right, that's the main thing that we should, really be getting into, man, because our job as watchmen is to what? Bring out prophecy, man. Speak about the prophecies that the Lord said are gonna take place in the end times, man. All right, so let me start off with this. Revelation 19:10. It says, "And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy, man." All right, so the testimony of the Lord, Yahweh Shah, is the spirit of prophecy, man. So that's what we're supposed to be constantly touching on, man. Right? The Lord said in 2 Ezra 9:1 to measure the time diligently, man. Right? Continue to be on your watch. Keep up with what's going on in the world, man. All right? You can't call yourself a watchman and don't know what's going on, man. Right? You're supposed to know about, World War III. Worry about, know about these different concentration camps, man. And speaking about that, I just did a lesson, man. Right? Canada was caught building them, man. Right? You could best believe, hey, there's over 800 of them set up here in America, man. I did a lesson on it. So you could best believe whenever this shit really gets cracking, man, whenever Esau starts trying to force this mandatory vaccination, that shit, man, all the ones that refuse, and not even just the ones that refuse, you could best believe y'all gonna be thrown in there, man. Y'all gonna be thrown in there, and y'all gonna be getting tortured to death. There's not gonna be nothing to treat that vaccination, treat the COVID-19. Ain't gonna be none of that, man. Right? You get set up in that FEMA camp, your ass is gonna die. All right, brothers have been having many visions about Jay getting put in those FEMA camps, man. All right, we can also get it. Let me see, Revelation, the 2nd chapter. Brothers been having hell of visions about Jake, getting jammed up in these FEMA camps and getting tortured to death, man. All right, and them ain't no regular ass visions, man. Them or dreams, quote unquote dreams. All right, them are actually visions from the Lord, man. Because those things are gonna be taking place. The Lord said that He should be like a madman sparing none. Speaking about Esau, Edom. All right. Revelations 2:10. It says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life," man. Right? So Esau, Edom, whenever he comes down with that great wrath, man, he gonna be casting Jakes, and not even just Jake, but his own people as well, into these different FEMA camps, man. Right? It says you're gonna be having tribulation 10 days. It could be 10 days, it could be 7 days, right? However long the Lord decides to put you in there, man. Right? But the Jakes that's wicked, you refuse to get right with the Lord while you can, while we're in a grace period, because we're in a grace period. I still got the liberty to come out here and teach, man. So do you other brothers. We still got the liberty to, put up videos on YouTube. Sooner or later, ain't gonna be none of that, man. Sooner or later, ain't gonna be none of that posting videos on YouTube, coming out to the highways and the byways, man. Right? Because Esau, hey, the Lord gonna shut the doors of repentance, and shit gonna get, wicked out here, man. All right? This is Ezekiel 33 and verse 1. It says, "Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, When I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman," right? And that's exactly what we are, man. We're watchmen. We're so into the book of Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, man. Right? We're watchmen. Right? What is the watchman known to do, man? Right? To watch. Keep up with what's going on, man. He goes to the highest point of the village to, to watch out to see if somebody is going to, invade him from a far distance, man. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're letting y'all know ahead of time, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, that your adversary is getting ready to come down with great wrath, man. Right? But that's why 66.6% of the nation of Israel are going to be cut off, because they don't know what the fuck is going on. Right? The way I look out here, I got, shabby hair. I got a motherfucking tank top with sweats and some Air Forces, man. So people look at me and be like, man, he ain't no man of the Lord. What the fuck is he, man? All right? Hey, but that's a stumbling block to a lot of Jakes, man. All right? They expect the man of the Lord to be wearing a $500 suit with some gold slugs in his ear and his mouth, man. All right? A real man of the Lord is going to be out there on the highways and the byways, making his body a living sacrifice. All right. It says, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. And that's exactly what we're doing, man. Pursuing the Joel, the 2nd chapter, man. We're blowing that spiritual trumpet, letting y'all know that all hell is getting ready to break loose. And you can see it, man. If you got eyes to see and ears to hear, you can see it, man. You can see America's crumbling, man. You got these Edomites, they losing their power, man. So, hey, that shit is pissing them off. And what do Edomites resort to when they start losing their power? Gunplay, man. That's what the Lord said in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, that men shall walk around with swords in their hands, man. There's over 400 million, weapons here in America, man. Right? And that's like damn near twice the population, man. Right? So you can best believe whenever there ain't no more food out here. And that's also, I'm doing a lesson on that, something called 9 Meals to Anarchy or something like that. Basically, when people start to, when people start to miss like their 9th meal and stuff like that, man. Hey, niggas gonna be losing their mind, man. Right? That's why there's gonna be sedition among men, invading one another. Right? They're gonna be breaking into each other's house, killing each other over a bag of, cereal, all types of shit, man. All right, and for the most part, a lot of you jakes, y'all gonna starve. All right, the Lord said, "My servant shall eat, but ye," speaking about the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, "shall be hungry," man. All right, Shalaki, let me go back. Ezekiel 33 and verse 3 says, "And when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head," man. And that's exactly what's going to happen, man. Right? Because we're out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay like to say in the world, hey, we out here. Hey, well, shit, the men of the Lord are out here, man. We warn y'all, letting y'all know, man. Right? So the more and more you continue to refuse to hear this word, man, hey, y'all blood is off our hands, man. So we not sweating it, man. All right? Verse 7. I'll read 6. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among him, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand, man. So that's why, I'm saying, we fear the Lord, man. Right? So that's why we get our ass out here to let y'all know, man, what's coming upon earth, so that we don't get punished for not doing it, man. All right, Jake, what I'm saying, don't get me wrong, I ain't even want to come out here, what I'm saying. I don't usually come and, camp at this particular spot, man. All right, but it is what it is, man. All right, you got to do the work of the Lord, so that's what's proud of us to do, man. All right, but basically, all the ones, if the watchman, he called himself a prophet, he know what's going on. He know there's going to be martial law declared soon. He know that Esau's going to come down with great wrath. He knows about all these different things that the Lord is getting ready to send upon earth, but he not warning the people. The Lord said he will require the blood of the watchman, man. All right, we don't want that, so that's when we come out here and warn y'all. Verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me, man. All right, so the Lord set us up, particularly to come out here and to warn the nation of Israel, man. Let y'all know that the Lord is getting ready to bring all hell upon the earth, man. The sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. Pestilence, you name it, man. All right? Let's go to the book of Matthew, 24th chapter. Hey, man, because we in that time where the Lord, hey, man, like it's spoken about in 2 Timothy, the 1st chapter, if I'm not mistaken, or it's 1 Timothy, we in perilous times, man. When you look into that word perilous, it means basically, a troublesome time, man. And that's what we in, man. A troublesome time, a time like never before. Pursuant to Jeremiah, the 30th chapter, and the 7th verse, man. A time never before. It's going to be so much damn bloodshed and so much crazy shit going on that, hey, people are going to be having heart attacks, man. All right, it's just going to be like, you can't, the things that took place back in ancient Egypt, ancient Babylon, the Roman Empire, so on and so forth, all those times can't even match up to what's going to take place here in America in the modern time we're living in, man. Not even slavery, not even the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, none of that shit, man. All right, so we in some troublesome times, man. All right, and that's why Jake's, man, on the note to say about Jake, man. Matthew 24 and 8, it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows, man. So all the plagues that the Lord said that he was going to send upon earth, the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter, the Lord said that all these are the beginning of sorrows, man. All right? You know, you got Jake, they talking about, can 2020 get any worse? Jake talking about, can 2020 get any worse? Yeah, it can, bro. Yeah, it can. And it is going to get worse, man. As the time continues to go further on, man. All right? 2nd Ezra 16 and 18. It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come, man? Right? So all these things, you know, such as pestilence, war, famine, death, destruction, so on and so forth, man. All these are just the beginning of sorrows, man. All right, so if this is just the beginning, that means it's going to continue to get worse and worse as the days continue to go on, man. All right, Jake, hey, man, y'all going to have a rude awakening, man. Like, you know, today's Saturday. Jake got their Hellcats and shit out, got their challenges, you know, charges, whatever, man. You know, looking to, you know, go get some box, you know what I'm saying, trying to go out and hit the club and all that. But you in the wrong spirit, man. All right, the Lord said it's better to be in the spirit of mourning than to be in the spirit of mirth, man. And right now, y'all in the spirit of mirth, man. Right, that's what's gonna get your eyes destroyed, man. Because y'all not measuring the time diligently. Y'all not keeping up what's going on, man. Y'all not being circumspect, man. Are you supposed to, hey, man, you supposed to move wise, you know what I'm saying, in the times that we're living in, man. All right? Let me get this as well. Luke, the 17th chapter, because if you look at back in the times of Noah, man, people were doing the same thing that they're doing now, man. All right, in that spirit of mirth, thinking everything a damn joke, man. All right? Let's get it real quick. All right, come. Luke 17 and 26 says, and as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it also be in the days of the Son of Man. All right, pursuant to this time that we're living in, man. Because the Lord, hey, man, he coming back real fucking soon, man. Right, you believe it or not. Right, all the signs are happening, man. Right, the Lord said that when these things take place on the earth, the Lord said when these things take place on the earth, that's a sign that I'm coming, man. All right, so the Lord, hey, it's just a matter of time until you return, man. All right. Verse 27. They did eat, they drank, they married wives. They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. So back then, man, people were doing the same shit that they're doing now. Out there, you know what I'm saying, eating, you know, marrying. Right? It's nothing going on for eating, but all that shit that all those things that were mentioned in the scripture are just symbolic for, you know, the spirit of mirth, man. Right? So they were back then. They were in the spirit of mirth until the Lord sent that flood and destroyed their ass, man. Noah was out there prophesying for over 100 years, man. One of the people letting them know that the Lord finna flood the earth, man. Get right. They repent, man. Get right with the Lord. The Lord finna flood the earth. They was like, what? You tripping, man? What? What are you talking about, Noah? Like, you tripping? Same thing now. We talking about nuclear missiles, so-called UFOs being the chair to the Lord. They're like, what, nigga? Like, they think it's some sci-fi shit, man. Right? But that's why when that day come, it's going to take them like a flood, just like how in the days of Noah were. It says, likewise also as it was in the days of Lot. They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built it, man. Right? It's no coincidence. It's no coincidence that America is known as spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. Right? Because that's where Lot dwelled at, man. It was the same shit back then. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all, man. Right, that's how America's gonna go out as well, man, by fire, man. 200 million ICBM nuclear missiles, man. It's not even just ICBM, hypersonic missiles, man. One of the elders just did a video on that, man. A hypersonic missile it travels 20,000 miles per hour, man. Right, it can reach from New York City to Moscow within 13 minutes, man. All right, hey, those are gonna be shot off as well. ICBMs, hypersonics, atomics, hey, you name it, man. All those things are gonna be shut off, man. All right. It says, even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed, man. So whenever, Yahweh Shah returns back to the planet Earth, man, it's going to be dead fire, man. The Lord said that he was going to bring fire, man. Right? Not only is he going to bring fire by the way of those chariots, but they're going to put the Spirit, the Heavenly Father is going to put the Spirit on these other nations to shoot the missiles over to America and to burn this bitch, man. It tell you in the book of Revelation, the 17th chapter, that the 10 horns and the beast shall raise up and burn the whore with fire, man. Right? The 10 horns are speaking about NATO and EU, man. Like those European countries, even all these different Asiatic countries, they're gonna rise up and shoot their missiles at America, man. They tell you that they shall not spare no arrow, man. In the book of Jeremiah, I think it's the 50th chapter, man. They're not gonna spare no missile, man. All the missiles that they have, man, all of them are gonna be used, man. Ain't gonna be no putting one back, man. They all gonna be used. All right. Let's go to the Apocrypha real quick. Second Ezra 9:1, it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, man. All right, so that's what the Lord commanded us to do. Go back to Matthew, the 24th chapter. The Lord said to watch, man. Right, watch. Know what's going on, man. So that you know when I'm going to come, man. Right, also, we don't know the exact day when the Lord going to come, but we know he near, man. Most people don't even know that the Lord is going to come back, man. Most people don't believe it, but that's fine, man. Romans 3:3. Just because, what if some did not believe? Does that make the what is it? The faith of that Yahweh without effect? No, I'm good. I'm just reading, bro. Appreciate it, though. Hey, shit, Yahweh Shemel Shah Brakatah, man. Hey, bro, basically measure the time diligent, man. Right, know what's going on, man. All right? It says, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told you before, then shall they understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest begins to visit the world which he made, man. And how's the Lord visiting the world right now, man? By the plagues that he's sending, earthquakes, different, different hurricanes, you name it, man. All right? All those things are a sign that the Lord is visiting the world, man. And sooner or later, hey, don't be surprised whenever Yahweh Shah pop up on the earth, man. Right? Then it's going to be too late, man. Hell yeah. Jake asked me if I needed to ride, said Yahweh Shemel Shah Brakatah to him, which means Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless him, man. All right, because he didn't have to do that, I ain't need it. Feel me? Although I did have to walk way the fuck over here, and get this in, but it's all good, man. The work of the Lord gotta be done, man. All right, if you truly fear the Lord, if you truly call yourself a man of the Lord, you gonna get the work in, man. All right. All right, 2nd Ezra 15, and also get into this chapter as well, man. 2nd Ezra 15, these are near future prophecies that are gonna take place here in America, man. It says, behold, speak down to the ears of my people. Behold, speak down to the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, man. That's exactly what we're doing, man. We're letting Jake know, about the famine, the death and destruction, the pestilences. Hey, you name it, man. We out here letting the people know, man. All right? And the Lord said that I will put these words in thy mouth, man. Right? People think that we're actually speaking this from our own heart, man. Our own mind. But we're actually not. These are the words of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Right? The Lord uses his prophets as his mouthpiece, man. All right? And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true, man. And that's also a cut to, the niggas like to say, well, the Bible written by man. With the Lord put the Spirit on the prophets to write these scriptures, to write these prophecies down, these scriptures down for our learning, man. All right? These are documents, man. Right? Because back then, you had certain things that were written on tablets, man. Right? But the Lord caused them to be written on paper, man. And now they'll print it, man. So now we're, we have the access to enter them, man. All right? Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, man. Incredulity means unfaithfulness, man. Right? Faithless. Right? And the most of the people out here, man, 90% of the people out here, I would say, they're faithless, man. And sooner or later, they're going to get ready to persecute us, man, because they're faithless. They don't believe in the things that we're speaking, man. All right, so sooner or later, you gonna have brothers being portrayed by friends they knew for a while, they mamas, they pops, and you never know, man. All right, but don't let the faithless, you know what I'm saying, the unfaithless, I don't know how to put it. You get what I'm trying to say, though. Don't let their lack of faith, you know what I'm saying, hinder you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not really given to everybody, man. Right? This faith is only, you know what I'm saying, been given to a select few, select amount of people, man. All right? For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. Right? So just because they don't believe in these scriptures, man, that don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, that ain't gonna happen, man. The Lord said, all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. All right? Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. We read that all these are the beginning of sorrows, man. These things are going to continue to get worse and worse, man. They're going to be at a high level scale, man. At the maximum capacity. Right? You watch these different movies like The Road, I Am Legend, shit, all these different post-apocalyptic movies, man. That's not even going to be compared to what's going to really be happening, man. This shit, hey, like Jake like to say in the world, this shit finna get wicked, right? Hey, shit finna get real out here, man. You're gonna be walking across people, they gonna be, you know what I'm saying, dying from famine, right? They're gonna be throwing up blood, so weak that they can't even move, man. You gonna see people die from pestilence. You know, Jake really think that is, you know, the COVID-19. They really think that shit out here, man. Right? But whenever the Lord actually send an actual pestilence here, man, you gonna know, man, because you're gonna see it with your own eyes, man. You're gonna see it with your own eyes. You're gonna see it with your own eyes, man. You're gonna see people throwing up, blood coming out their eyes, all types of shit, man. Like the movie 28 Days Later. It says, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled, man. Right? Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. Right? Everything is out of order, man, due to who's being in power, the so-called white man. Right? You got people walking around being gay. You got the dykes. You know what I'm saying? You got the women ruling over the man. Men wearing women's clothing. Everybody smoking dope. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to sell dope. Hey, wickedness is an all-time high, man. The Lord said that the time that we're living in now, it's far past, you know what I'm saying, how wicked it was back then, man. It was wicked back then. That's what for the Lord to cause the earth to be flooded, it show you how wicked it was back then, man. All right, but it's way more wicked than what it was back then, man. All right, that's what the Lord will bring that fire, man. What is it? If I'm not mistaken, it's a cleaning mechanism, man. All right, clean all this fucking this abominable country off the map, man. All right, it gotta be. Verse 7, it says, therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more, as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit. Right? How is the Lord not holding his tongue no more? By the way of his prophets, man. Aware of proclaiming these words unto you, man. That's a sign that the Lord is no longer holding his tongue. And there's going to come upon a time where all these things that the Lord said he was going to bring, they're going to actually be happening, man. All right? Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually, man. And the souls of the just are speaking about the elect, man, because we can continue to complain to the Heavenly Father, you know what I'm saying, about the, you know, the wicked shit that takes place here, man. All right? But the wicked and it's like the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, man. Right? Because there's been bloodshed all throughout America, man. America's polluted with the blood of the nation of Israel, man. Right? Brought the Negroes over here, killed them off by the millions, came over here, killed off the Gads, you know what I'm saying, damn near 100 million. Hey, man, it's this place is just filled with the blood of the saints, man. All right. Verse 10, it says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, man. All right. And how are our people led to the flock to the slaughter? Because they put their trust here in America, man. They tell you in Isaiah, the 31st chapter, woe unto them that put their trust in Egypt, man. Egypt is America, spiritually, you know, America, man. America's known as spiritual Egypt, man. Right? But Jake, they put their trust in Egypt, man. Right? That's where the Lord, you don't get them knocked off, man. He gonna have these FEMA troops that Jake think care so much about them, mow their ass down, man, with a big ass AR-15. But I will bring them of a mighty hand with a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. and would destroy all the land thereof, man. And what were one of the plague, or what were some of the plagues that the Lord sent upon Egypt? Go back to Exodus, and if I'm not mistaken, the 11th chapter, man. All right, it tell you, famine, you know what I'm saying, pestilence, all types of things, man. You know what I'm saying, bloody, what is it, blood in the water, or yeah, something like that to that effect, man. You brothers know what I'm talking about, all right? And all those things are taking place now. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it, man. All right, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, man. Right? Don't we all live in a world right now, man? Right? But the point is, to say this, the elect of the nation of Israel, man, Lord, when I'm part of the number, we dwell here in the world, man. But the Lord, He gonna keep us from all them things, man. All these evils that are coming upon earth, man. All the death and destruction, man. He said He was gonna preserve us, man, for the kingdom, man. All right, which means we have to go through all this shit. The Lord gonna preserve us, man. He gonna be feeding us, man. Right? He said the death ain't gonna touch us, man. Some brothers are gonna be martyrs for the most part. Hey, many more are gonna be delivered. You know what I'm saying? Then that die. You know what I'm saying? The elect, man. It says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, man. On sedition of all men. Right? That's getting ready to take place. Right? Especially around, Lord willing, around the time of the election, man. Right? But you got these Antifa groups. You got the Proud Boys, these different militia groups. Shit, they talking about starting a war, man. Hey, Lord willing, man, hey, Babu Kashab, how about some y'all shot? Put the spirit in them to start this shit so we can go ahead and get the fuck up out of here, man. Alright? But you got that taking place, and that's gonna actually be happening, man. Alright, you're gonna be having people walking around with AKs, with their guns and shit like that, man. Gunning each other down. It says, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, man. Edomite on Edomite. Edomite on Jake. Jake on Edomite. Jake on Jake. Alright? All those things are gonna be taking place, man. And swords in their hands, man. For there shall be sedition among men, and evading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power, man. Right? So people are going to be invading one another whenever, this famine really get hectic out here, man. People going to resort, kicking in their neighbor door and taking their food, man. Especially if they got a gun, man. Alright? And then it says they shall not regard their kings nor princes, man. Right now you got people, they obey the law and shit like that. But sooner or later, ain't going to be none of that, man. It's going to be a lawless society out here, man. Ain't gonna be no calling 911. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be none of that, man. Alright? And ultimately, these cops, they gonna be too busy trying to take care of their own family, man. Man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to, man. Why is that the case? Because you're gonna have different military checkpoints set up, keeping people from entering and leaving the city, man. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, man. Alright? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. Why? Because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. Alright, so whenever this famine really hits, man, people, they're going to be so goddamn hungry that they're going to start kicking in their neighbor's door, man. Right? That's going to be, everything going to go, man. Alright? And like the Lord will not do a lesson on this, it's the 9 meals to anarchy, man. Right? Once people start missing out on their meals, man, when Jake get hungry, man, they mood change. They get irritated and shit. How much more when there ain't no more food out here, man? Alright? People gonna be out here losing their damn mind. You see what happened over the Popeye chicken sandwich, man? How much more when there ain't no goddamn food out here, man? People gonna be out here losing their mind, man. Alright, so that's it on that. Let's go to the book of 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, and the 12th verse, man. Right? Because after all these different things take place, like Jacob's trouble, which is the war, the missiles, I guess you could say, they are a part of Jacob's trouble, man. Alright? But after all these things, whenever the Lord returned back, man, the missiles are going to be shot over, man. Alright? 2nd Ezra 16 and 12. It says, the earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea rises up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. And the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his power, man. Right? And I did a lesson on this as well. Whenever, these missiles are going to be shot off, man. You're gonna have earthquakes, you're gonna have tsunamis, all types of shit happening, man. All right, that's how powerful the nuclear missiles are. All right. For strong as his right hand that bendeth the bow, right? And the bow is basically that pocket that those missiles are set in to be shot off. That's what the bow is. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and the arrows are speaking about the nuclear missiles, man. All right, that's what those arrows are. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, man. Alright, so whenever the Lord returns back to the planet Earth, man, because he's going to return in the midst of World War III, pursuant to, I think it's Joel, the 3rd chapter. And it's also 2 Ezra, the 15th chapter as well. Alright, but whenever the Lord returns, man, that's when, hey, boom, these missiles are going to be shot off, man. Right, to the ends of the world, man. Intercontinental ballistic missiles, hypersonic missiles, man. Right, which are created to be shot from a different continent to another, man. Right, and America's going to be hit by 200 million of them. If you ain't know, all right. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till they consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returns not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again, man. All right. So all these things that the Lord is sending upon the earth, man, including those missiles, once the Heavenly Father sends them, man, ain't gonna be no returning, man. Ain't gonna be no going back. Ain't gonna be no going back to 2020, none of that shit, man. Now, they're gonna do what they're created to do, man. Right, which is to bring, basically death upon the earth, man. All right, but with that being said, this is really, that was just on my spirit, just something quick and slight. Just wanted to, come out here to the highways and the byways, man. To make my car nigga Lexus sure, man, because I missed last week, due to car issues, and I'm still having car issues, man. All right, but you still got to make a way to come out here and do the work of the Lord, man. All right. But with that being said, Lord willing, this was edifying, man. All right, slacky, for the noise, but when you go out to the highways and the byways, man, that's how it's gonna be. All right, but Lord willing, this was edifying. Before I close out, I want to say, call like Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Krakadas. The bond the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings be to our document that pushing this word and truth and sincerity. Shalom and the Baba.